So what do all these buttons actually do? Hey, this is Meredith from vidpromom.com, and today is day number 3 of 30 Days of GoPro, a guide for beginners. Yesterday we unboxed this bad boy and took a look at all the stuff that comes inside the box. And back on day 1, I explained what this whole 30 Days of GoPro thing is all about. And I also gave you a link to download my free GoPro Settings Cheat Sheet. So if you missed that, I'll link to that video at the end of this video and you can go back and grab it. So today we're gonna take a tour of the Hero 5 Black Edition and figure out what all the buttons and doors are for. So I'm gonna take the camera out of the frame that it comes in by lifting up on this latch on the top. It might feel kind of tight, but you lift up on it and then you just pull the frame apart, and then you have to kind of let the camera slide out. You might have to help it along a little. I found that pushing at the top is a pretty good idea. I didn't want to push on the lens because it just didn't sound like a very smart thing to do. So here on the front of the camera is the lens, and that has a lens cover. And there's also a status screen here. And on the Hero 5, you also have a tiny status light on the top left corner of the front. On the very top of the camera, you have one button, and that's the shutter button. And next to that is like a little pinhole, and that's actually one of the microphones. The Hero 5 Black has 3 microphones. Now, as the camera is facing you, on the left-hand side of the camera is another microphone near the top there, also the size of a pinhole. And near the bottom is a button that says mode. The mode button is also the power button and the highlight tag button, which we'll get to later on. On the right-hand side is another microphone, and this one's a little bit bigger. It has like a more square shape, and then you also have this side door. The side door has this latch release button, and this is really tricky at first. In fact, I really struggled with this one. So to open that side door, you have to press down on the button and then also slide the door down toward the bottom of the camera about halfway, and then lift it up gently. So it has this square rubber gasket to seal out water, and that's attached to the door itself. So this door is actually designed to come off if you need it to. You might have to do that for certain accessories like the Karma grip, but for now, just try to leave it on. Now inside the side door is the USB-C port. That's like the oval shaped one. And then the other one is a micro HDMI port. So let's close this door back up by pressing it down and then sliding it back into place. On the very bottom of the camera, you have a speaker and then another status light and a larger sliding door, which is the battery door. So it operates very similar to the side door. You have to press that button and slide it open and then lift up on it gently. The battery has a little tab which you can use to pull it out, and it just slides into place going one direction. Our day 4 video is actually all about batteries and charging and all that stuff, so we'll be diving into that tomorrow. Also inside the battery compartment is the slot for the micro SD card. So that just clicks into place, and you have to make sure that you push it until it clicks. This can be a little bit tricky at first. You kind of have to use your thumbnail to get in there. And then on the very back of the Hero 5 Black is the touch display and one more status light. So this camera is waterproof without needing an extra waterproof housing up to 10 meters, 33 meters or 10 feet. Yeah, no, it's 33 feet, 10 meters. It's like 5th grade math. So the camera is waterproof up to 33 feet or 10 meters, and you don't have to have an extra waterproof housing, but if you're gonna go beyond that, you can get what's called a super suit from GoPro. So before you do anything around water though, make sure your battery door and your side door are completely sealed and latched. And these mic holes are actually designed to drain water quickly. And there's also a waterproof membrane inside of there, so don't like go poking in the holes or use any canned air or anything to try to clean it. And when you use the camera in salt water, you should rinse it and all of your accessories in fresh water before drying them and storing them. Now my camera's all charged up and I have a memory card in it, so I'm gonna turn the camera on using the mode button on the side. It's gonna beep a few times to let me know that it's alive. And then to turn the camera off again, you just press and hold that mode button for 2 seconds and the camera should beep some more and then turn off. And And that wraps up our camera tour of the Hero 5 Black. We're gonna dive into so much more over the next couple of weeks during this 30 Days of GoPro month. And tomorrow we're gonna be talking all about batteries and power packs and charging and all that kind of stuff. And if you missed the link for the GoPro Settings Cheat Sheet way back from video 1, you can hit the link to that and go grab it. Bye.